We're back again during Med in Focus with DJ Carla. Today's topic is quite interesting because it is a topic about being yourself, and we offer this service at Bangkok Hospital called Be Yourself Service. It is a medical service for LGBTQAI+. So let's talk about it with Dr. Anothai Soonsawat, Geriatric Psychiatry, the Bangkok Mental Health Rehabilitation and Recovery Center, Bangkok Hospital. สวัสดีค่ะ Hello. Okay, doctor's frozen. We're gonna give him some time to set up for a bit. วันนี้นะคะเดี๋ยวเราจะมาพูดคุยนะคะถึง service นี้นะคะเป็น service ที่ชื่อว่า Be Yourself Service นั่นเองนะคะที่อาจจะตอบโจทย์มากๆเลยสำหรับชาว LGBTQAI+ นั่นเองแล้ววันนี้นะคะเราอยู่กับดร.อโนไทยสุนสวัสดิ์สวัสดีค่ะ
สวัสดีครับคุณคาร่าสวัสดีครับ Hi, nice to see you again.
Nice to see you. Lovely to see you as always.
Always.
Today's topic is very interesting. I did not know that there are such topic called a service called Be Yourself Service, which is catered to the LGBT QAI+ nowadays. Can you give us an update about the trend of because back in the day it's just LGBT and now it's LGBTQ and now it's LGBTQAI+. Plus. Right? Can you give us an update about that?
Sure. The LGBT, I think we can simply go by LGBT alone because it's going to keep getting longer and longer over time.
Right. Oh. Doctors, I don't think the connection is really good at the moment. นะคะเดี๋ยวให้ทางทีมงานดูเรื่องของสัญญาณของคุณหมอนิดนึงละกันนะคะรู้สึกว่าสัญญาณเหมือนไม่ค่อยเสถียรยังไงก็ไม่รู้นะคะดังนั้นแล้วเนี่ยวันนี้นะคะเดี๋ยวเราให้คุณหมอไปเซตอัพสักครู่หนึ่งนะคะเดี๋ยวเรากลับมาใหม่เนาะนะคะรอแป๊บหนึ่งนะคะเพราะว่ารู้สึกว่าสัญญาณเดี๋ยวอาจจะต้องมีการต่อใหม่แต่ว่าโอเคเดี๋ยว be back นะกับ Be Yourself Service ค่ะ we're back once again. We're going to continue where we left off. คุณหมอคะ Hello.
Where am I on? Am I here?
You're good. We're back.
Good. Where was I?
No, we're just getting to into the updates on the trends of the LGBT, and you were just saying how we can just simply call LGBTQ. That's it.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So, and right now we are in a very good era that all the informations are basically around us. You know, you can just Google, you can just go on social media, and you have all the information that you can get. Right or wrong, that's something to determine, right? So you know, all the treatment and all the ideas about medical care starts from your phone, starts at home, starts with friends. So this is something very cool. We can definitely discuss about this. You know, you can discuss with your providers, with your friends. Very good. However, according to the literature, we recently have a survey showing that only about 40% of LGBT people decide to have a proper care, decide to, you know, step forward and talk to the medical providers. 40 only. So you know, there must be some disparities. There must be some fear of being discriminated, fear of getting into the conversation that's insensitive to gender, things like that. Right. So this trend, of course, you know, we have a very positive trend medically in the medical world, very good. However, to reach out to the LGBT community is something that's still lacking, and that is why having the specialized care or the LGBT friendly kind of service is something that we start to see all around town, especially at the Bangkok Hospital. We're starting to have that kind of service as well.
Well, that actually really surprises me to find out that only 40% of 40. That's I'm a bit surprised, to be honest.
Yeah, and you know that is something that's not supposed to happen, right? Because if you feel like you need to talk to someone, you should be able to make some call, make an appointment, and come in and talk, right? About hormone, about mental health, whatever. But somehow this is something that's we're not really there yet, and we still have a long way to go to make sure that the access to care is available for everyone, for real.
Yeah, like you would have thought that it's 2023, you know, like it would be easy, but yet again, we have this research that only 40% of people are actually reaching out. So you were mentioning about the medical care. See, I don't really understand what you meant by medical care for LGBTQ. What does that mean?
So the medical care is something that, you know, like I said, it's available, you know, it's around us. If you want to, you know, become yourself for real, you want to have some transition to the gender that you want, you can take the hormones. All of these informations are available online, right? But to come in and talk to the providers, that's something that's very important because there are pros and cons, side effects of so many things that's out there. So to come in, that is something that is very important. But let me focus on the other part that is also very important, and it's also my specialty as well, is mental health.
Right.
You know, people in the LGBT community, of course, you know, they've been through a lot, you know, to be accepted by family as a first step, to be accepted by peers, friends, schools, lots of life experience that could affect their mental health. Right. So to talk it out or to reach out and try to talk to the providers or a group of people that learn about this and passionate about this and ready to help out, that is also another thing that in the medical world we have to focus on. There are some numbers that we have to know. For example, the chance of having depression for LGBT people is about 30 to 40%.
Wow.
You know, 40% of people in LGBT communities say that at some point in their lives they feel depressed, they feel sad, they feel suicidal. So that is something that happened to them. In the general population, the number is about 20% only. So the number rises, when you identify yourself as LGBT people, LGBT community. The chance of being bullied at school for students is about 30%. You know, imagine sending your child to school and the chance of, if your child identified him or herself as LGBT, the chance of being bullied in school is about 1/3, 30%.
Wow.
You know, if I were a parent, 1% is too much, for parent,
Of course,
right?
of course.
And the chance of being turned down by employer when you try to apply for a job is about 20% based on the sexuality. So, these difficulties put LGBT people at higher risk for having mental health concerns. That is why nowadays we have to focus a lot more on mental health.
So see, like you would, like I was saying this earlier too, like you would think like it's 2023, people are more accepted. I would say in Thailand, we're very lucky that our country is very open. I have friends who flew in from Japan saying that I asked, why do you move here? And then he's like, because I'm gay. I'm like, what does that even mean? He's like, oh, my country is not open and I'm depressed. And I feel like coming here, I could be myself. I could be happy and I don't feel like, I want to stay in the room all the time. So I think also surroundings also helps. And a lot of people are battling, like you were saying, depression. It's something that we've never really known when you put it out as statistics as well. And I feel like a lot of young kids nowadays, they want to transition from male to female, and also sometimes they are taking hormones through not by under the doctor, and sometimes that could also be very dangerous as well. Am I right?
Yeah, yes, that's right. Like I said, nowadays, all the treatment starts from home, starts from your phone, right? And all the treatments are very much, I'm not saying that it's a good thing, but it's very much available just around the corner.
Right.
You can go online and you can buy, weird stuff, like weird medications and hope that, okay, it would work.
Right.
That can be very dangerous, and not that I advise everyone to do that, but that's something real, something that's really happening in the society right now. So, to talk to the doctors or the physicians that specialize in the hormone therapy or the sex change, that is very important as well, because, there are so many options. We're talking about feminization, we're talking about masculinization, whoever you want to be for real.
Right.
Not necessarily means that you want to go through the surgery or the sex change surgery, but for some people, just receiving the hormones enough for them. And all of these hormones, it comes with risk and benefit. You have to monitor the liver function. You have to monitor the, cardiovascular health. It can put you at higher risk for blood clot all over your body, which is not something that you like, right?
Right.
So to be monitored for this, so that you can, get all the benefit from this treatment and become who you really want to be. That's very important.
So, it goes down to the root of it's not really seeking help, but you should consult with a doctor about
Yes.
this.
I would say, I think you got it exactly right, that it's not all about seeking help. It's not about you're in need for help, but you want to be who you are. You want to be the best version of yourself.
Of course.
So come forward, talk to someone, and try to become the person that you want to be.
All right. Doctor, today we have so much information that was given to us by you. Thank you so much for your time here. But we're going to continue this topic on our Facebook Live. But for now, on air, thank you so much.
Thank you.
ค่ะขอบคุณค่ะ and that is Dr. Anothai Soonsawat, Geriatric Psychiatry at the Bangkok Mental Health Rehabilitation and Recovery Center at Bangkok Hospital. For those of you who wants to know more about this topic, you can also now tune into our Facebook Live. We're still live right now, so if you have any questions, don't forget to leave your questions. Okay, we're back during our Facebook Live right now on the topic of Be Yourself service with Dr. Anothai today. I must say that our growing up now, I'm always surrounded by LGBTs, and it's so nice to see how moms nowadays are so supportive of their sons and daughters coming out that they're not straight, and I'm really happy for them, but I also feel the pain for the adults that are now maybe in their 50s that are not able to even come out because they're not accepted by the older generations.
I think you're right. There's still long way to go, and a lot more things that we can do to make sure that we embrace anyone into our society. Of course, nowadays is so different from decades ago, different from 20, 30 years ago. But still, to make sure that everyone is equal, to make sure that they have all the access to care, they get all the helps that they need, all the support that they need. That's something that we have to continue to work on. For sure.
I have a question, like from me myself, because I've been talking to my friends who have kids that are about 10 years old, 13 or 15 years old, that are female. They have daughters. And now this is not the first time that I'm hearing it. This is probably the third case. They said the exact same thing, that their daughters are facing difficulties identifying themselves. They go to their mom saying, Mom, I don't know what I like. I don't know if I like female, or I don't know if I like male. But my friends, they had a really good advice to their daughters saying, you know what, you're still young, explore yourself. But for those of the moms that doesn't know how to handle this kind of situation, what will you suggest they do if their sons or daughter came up to them and said, I don't know if I like male or female?
First of all, please tell your friend, she's the best mom of the world for now. So a big claps for her. Gender identity or sexuality is something that's so fluid. It changes all the time. And it's absolutely correct that sometimes the girl or the boys, sometimes they don't know what they are, what they want, because sometimes gender identity or how they feel inside is different from what they want to express to the world. It's different from the sexual attraction, like I'm attracted to female, I'm attracted to female. So it's something that the kids or the child needs to continue to work on and try to explore themselves and to get help, to talk to the school counselor, to talk to the teachers, talk to the family, talk to the child counselor, child therapist, psychiatrist. That's something that could be an extra support to help them grow and to really know themselves. And something that keep working and don't push them too hard.
I feel like sometimes it's also, maybe they don't know what they want, they're just exploring themselves. Maybe me as a female, I look at Megan Fox and I'm like, damn, she's hot. I'm attracted to her beauty too. Maybe it's that kind of attract. I think kids needs to, just explore and get to know, what they really want. And what would you say to this phrase of Barbie dolls are for girls and cars are for boys? If you let the little boys play with Barbies, they'll be gay. That's like an old saying. How do you really think that would also impact a kid?
That would very much impact the kids. What if the girls want to play with cars or Legos or doing the construction and become an engineer, right? So you can't stereotype people. People have differences, and let me come back to this sexuality theory a little bit, because something that's worth considering. The first aspect, when we talk about sexuality in a person, the first aspect that we're supposed to think about is gender identity, or how they feel inside. And I feel that I'm a male, I'm a man, I'm a woman, or I don't feel that I'm a man or a woman at all. I'm just somewhere out there, somewhere in between. I have gender queer, for example. Like I don't belong to any basket. I don't belong to any groups at all. That's how they feel inside. That's identity, right? The second aspect for sexuality that we have to consider is gender expression, or how you want to express yourself. I want to wear a skirt. I want to wear makeup. I don't want to wear makeup. I want to be bulky and masculine. It depends. However you want to express yourself, that's the other aspect. And the last one is attraction. Am I attracted to male? I'm attracted to female. I'm attracted to people who don't identify themselves as anything at all. So stereotype is something that's so old school. You can't really put like a stereotype or a basket and put people in the basket anymore. You have to respect them all, and whatever they want to be for themselves, let them be, and respect them.
So that's for like we're talking. It also applies for kids and adults. So what would you say to adults that are now probably 60 years old but could not come out? Maybe even male that are married with kids who's living a double life, who's scared to break the wife's heart. Like, what would you suggest, or what would you say or tell them or advise them what to do?
I don't think I have a perfect solution for that scenario because, sexuality is something that's very sensitive, and growing up in the, to be the generation growing up in the generation of discrimination or not understand sexuality at all, that shapes them to become who they are. So you can't really just go around and tell them that, okay, come out, it's time, everyone's happy out here. That you have to be respectful of who they are. They have kids, they have wives. In some countries, there are a lot more awareness about LGBT older adults. And from the literature, we've found that the chance or the risk of depression is even higher for LGBT older adults than younger crowds because they suffered, they're shaped by the society already, and they become who they are already.
Right.
And inside they still don't feel happy after so many decades in life. So you really need to work on this group of people, or work on this person in particular, that okay, we understand that this is who you are, and is there any way that you can express yourself a little bit more, and you can become content about who you are, and people go at different paces. They sometimes, if they don't want to come out, that's fine, but is there anything that you can be happy and do and feel like you are yourself? So the important part is go there, talk to them, and try to understand them as much as possible.
So now that we know that there's this service in Bangkok Hospital called Be Yourself Service, how would you advise for them to take a step into coming in for consultation? Because I'm sure this is also as scary as walking into a psychiatrist or saying I need help. But this service is not just about I need help. This is about maybe I need guidance.
Yeah, I think you're right, and that is why that comes in name Be Yourself. Because we don't really want you to become the person that you don't want to be, and it's not like we want to help you because you're so poor, you're so sad, and we really want to support you to become yourself as much as possible. Whatever you want to be, if we can try to work on that and help out, this is a service that we designed for, and we try to focus on not just the hormonal therapy or surgery or medical preventive care, aesthetic care. It's not just that part, but we really, really, really want to focus on the mental health part as well, because like I mentioned earlier, that LGBT people, they've been through a lot, right? Not under being discriminated,
right.
Family conflicts and things like that. So to have support, the mental health support to help out for them to grow and to become who they really want to be, outside and inside. That's what we want to, really want to do in this service.
So for those of you who are listening right now that might be scared of, oh, do I have to go in and take medications? Like, I'm not crazy. I know what I want. This is not even about like, oh, you know what you want. This is maybe coming, seeking help, as in, are you depressed? Do you know yourself that you're depressed? So last but not least, doctor, can you advise to the LGBT people out there that are listening right now that are maybe suffering or maybe scared to come out or maybe scared to seek help or maybe scared to go to this Be Yourself service?
I would bluntly say, please come, please talk to us. self is something that is so important for us, right? You need to feel good inside first. You need to feel good that, okay, I'm the person that I want to be. I look exactly what I want to be. I feel inside, I feel healthy. I feel like I want to be. I'm not depressed. Self is very important. And to make sure that your self is healthy, that is important. So please come forward. Let's work on it to become the person that you really, really want to be.
Thank you so much, Dr. Anothai, today for your time and for all these new information about this new services in Bangkok Hospital that is now offering for people who are maybe struggling out there and needs help as well. Thank you so much. Always lovely to talk to you.
Nice to talk to you too.
ค่ะขอบคุณค่ะ All right, Metsters, for those of you who missed out on the service called Be Yourself service at the Bangkok Hospital, you can now also go back and rewatch it today. Very thank you to Dr. Anothai Soonsawat, Geriatric Psychiatry, the Bangkok Mental Health Rehabilitation and Recovery Center at Bangkok Hospital. For now, I'm going to have to sign out. Next week, what we will be focusing on, stay tuned. For now, bye-bye.